Hello, everybody. Welcome to a Darren Live. What are we doing here? In case you didn't know, I was a voice on Vivian Medrano's hit show, Hazbin Hotel. It was a hit and is a hit for many reasons. One of them not necessarily being that I'm part of it. This is a great voice cast. It's a very funny show. Very fun to watch, and got a huge cult following, and so I'm just a teeny tiny part of it. And if you're unfamiliar, I am the voice of Saint Peter, which in English means this fucking guy. I rarely do lives, and when I do, I'd like to think I try and make them count. So if you don't know what's going on, I'm doing this on behalf of Streamily, which is I'll pin it in the I'll do the little pin in the comments so you can check out what I'm talking about. But see these right here, these are executive prints of St. Peter that the show has designed, and I'm going to be signing a couple for some folks that have gotten them, and I'm orienting the camera like this so you can see, that we don't just have robots do this shit. I do it, man. Just for the occasion, I wore my Jeff Goldblum shirt, which now that I've cut my hair off, I've realized I don't want to flatter myself, but maybe we share a likeness. Jeff Goldblum would be a cool voice on Hazbin Hotel if he was into it. I don't see why he wouldn't be into it. He seems to be a very busy guy. But I'm going to be signing a few of these, and what can I say? Welcome to heaven. That's a song that I sang in the show. There's a lot of really great songs that I recommend you to check out. If you don't know the show, you certainly check out the songs by Sam Haft and Andrew Underberg. Underberg also being one of my favorite German digestifs, if you're interested. So I'm going to sign some things, and what else is there to say? If you follow me on Instagram, you know that I'm really shitty with Instagram. So I said welcome to heaven, but maybe for some of you this might be welcome to hell, because I'm going to probably fuck some shit up. Namely, me, I'm supposed to be... Welcome to Heaven is not the worst song. That's true. I don't think it is the worst song either. I'm supposed to do like a pin thing so you can know what I'm talking about. And so the powers that be need to help me with that. All I see is one of you guys grabbing this and putting it up on YouTube later. And I always see people grab like lives and putting them up on YouTube, and sort of, I don't know, it just becomes sad when you watch it after the fact because all context is lost. I just saw that Phantom Planets Darren, the other Darren, is present. I hope he's not watching this too long because this is so niche and nerdy. I hope if you're checking into this that you've seen Hazbin Hotel. This is what we're doing. If you're here for any other content, you're in the wrong fucking place. Get out of here. Scram. That's not true. I'm being a silly boy. Oh wow, I did that by accident. Didn't mean to do that, but I guess we're gonna exist in icy tundra now. Eat your heart out, Ilsa. All right, cool. Well, I'm gonna just start signing some stuff, and let the snow not bother me anyway. Well, here we go. I'm gonna go sign this thing first of all for. This is a fun Eastern European name, Slavic name. I hope I pronounced it right. For Bogdan, which is a very common name. I think it's a Slavic name, Bogdan. Petrashku, Romanian? Bogdan Petrashku. It says, can you write down your favorite line or something that St. Peter would say? What would St. Peter say? He would say, welcome to heaven. God, I guess, what's my favorite line from that song? I would say, and everybody's hot, right? Everybody's hot. It's a very silly, funny line. That everybody in heaven is hot. If you don't know what I'm talking about, again, Hazbin Hotel. It's a show, animated show. Vivian Medrano. All right. Hey, welcome to heaven. I'm going to first write his name. Bogdan. Welcome to heaven. Welcome to heaven. I was gonna say welcome to heaven, bitch, but that's a little aggressive. Bogdan, welcome to heaven. Everybody's hot. Everybody's hot. There we go. There we go. Bogdan, welcome to heaven. Everybody's hot. I hope that will suffice. I'm just gonna check with the powers that be really quick to make sure that I'm pinning the right thing. So if any of you guys are interested in one of these, you can grab them. Can I get that link, please? I have like a whole tech thing on the other side of this. In the meantime, left-handed? I'm not left-handed. This is an age-old confusey thing. That's how mirrors work. This is a camera facing me, so when you look at it, everything is flipped. All right, here we go. I'm St. Peter, my dear twink, says Mal Renell. Sweet. I can't tell you. Are you saying you're St. Peter? And I don't know. Either way, that was funny. I pressed this by accident. Maybe I'll do another one by accident. Oh, are we just grainy now? Here, I'm gonna turn off. We don't need no filters. This is unfiltered shit. All right. Here we go. Oops. I meant pin on. If you're wondering what I'm doing, see if this is on YouTube later, you're like, what is he doing? So I'm just gonna keep signing some stuff. Tammy, I do know Tammy. I have a feeling I know who this Tammy is. There's no special instructions, but I'm going to write to Tammy. Dearest Tammy, God, there's just no way to get a great pen on these things. If you ever sign stuff, guys, this is like laminated, so it just slides right off. So I'm sorry if it gets all smudgy. Dearest Tammy, welcome to heaven. Boy, I'm sure you guys are having the best time right now watching me do this. I'm sorry if this is boring to some of you, but I'm having a great fucking time. That's for Tammy. I'm citing that for Tammy. Allison Stiller, I have no idea who that person is. Ha ha ha. Of course I know who Allison is. Allison's always been a very lovely supporter of all this stuff. Thank you, Allison, for always being on the front lines of all my crazy shit. To Allison. I'm trying to think of other lines from the song. If you guys want to help me out, you probably know the song better than I do. Welcome to heaven, the virtuous reside 24/7. So if it's like, I think it's an F. I've never done this in my life. Welcome to heaven. I'm gonna play the chords wrong, but I'm just guessing. Welcome to heaven, where the virtuous reside 24/7. People are happy that they died, and no worries, got no strife. It's a perfect afterlife. And there's a key change. Welcome to heaven. Oh, do 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 do. Oh, do 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 do. Yeah, it's a fun little song. Fun little tune. Didn't write it. Can't take credit for that one. But anyway, to Allison, it's the perfect. It's the perfect afterlife. Perfect afterlife. I don't know. I'm just trying to think of different lines from the song. There you go. Thanks, Allison. Wish it was a better pen. But here we are. To Joe, my buddy Joe, very supportive gentleman from Florida. came out to see Little Shop of Horrors, and we did a little Christmas show in Fort Lauderdale. He's a good guy. Joe, thank you for all the support. Vero Beach. To Joe, Vero Beach's finest. Keep rocking, my dude. Keep rocking, my dude. It's a lot of silence. I'm sorry. Maybe I should play some music in the background. Then maybe I have to get it cleared. I don't know how that works legally. There's more comments than I can even catch up with, so I don't know what to do. This is going to go to Jacob Presley. Jacob Presley. If your last name is Presley, is that something that you get, like, do you get annoyed about the obvious, connection to Elvis Presley? Or, I guess it's a common last name. It's not completely unheard of that you could have the same last name as, well, I should say Elvis has the same last name as you. So, you guys are both, have a cool name. Please write Welcome to Heaven. I can do that. I might have done that even if you hadn't said anything, Jacob Presley. Jacob. And Jacob, I really apologize, man. Like, when I write this stuff, it immediately smears, and I looked around the house for a good pen, and this is as fantastic as it's going to get. But, imperfections tend to be charming, right? Jacob, welcome to heaven, as we say. Welcome to heaven. Do. Willkommen. For my German speakers, you'll have to tell me how to say heaven, or at least what the concept is of heaven in German, so I can say willkommen to heaven. Okay, I'm told I have to hold finger down on the, I knew this would happen. I'm going to see this later on like YouTube or something like this and just roll my eyes. It's so silly. I have no idea how to possibly pin this thing, guys. This was ill thought out. I'm trying to pin the link to what these are in case you're interested. But I can't do it because you guys are all so, what's the word I'm looking for? Enthused. Lucky me. But for those of you that would like to see what this is from, I can't. Maybe just go to the internet and just ask Streamly. You're such an old man, Diana. All right. No, I don't think I have a mean bone in my body. I just like being funny. All right. Who should we send this to? Also, whoever said that comment, if you want to go find this link, let me know, and then just post it. Augie, what's up, homie? Augie Bello, guys. If you live in New York City, you can see that kid play in the streets any day of the week. That's not necessarily true. He's got some other gigs that aren't necessarily on the street, and you can actually pay him money for. But Augie is a great dude. Hey, Augie. Okay, Leanne. Let's sign something for Leanne. Leanne, I'm gonna sign this thing. It's limited. Special print from the show Hazbin Hotel, which you can watch on Amazon Prime and nowhere else. Leanne, you're all that I wanted of a girl. It's actually Suzanne. That's a song by Weezer, one of my favorite Weezer songs. Leanne, I'm still figuring out where the best place is to write stuff, because there's a lot of really cool things to look at on this limited little edition print. Oh, fuck, man. This keeps smearing. Fuck. Anyway, there you go. I really should do more lives, guys. That's the thing that I feel like I should do. But the problem is, again, I can't stop saying this. They end up in places that immediately remove the context from which they were born, and then they just kind of lose their potency. I'm a big fan of You Had to Be There. Okay. Oh, wow, Lindsay. Lindsay, you want a shout out? There you go. Lindsay, who's always been on the front lines of helping me out. Toronto's finest. I've pinned Lindsay's link because she's on top of it. So you guys can go check that out. That's where you can get these things. Thank you, Lindsay, for the help. I should have probably just typed that in myself. And I think what I was supposed to do was put that link in there and then pin that myself. But I got too excited about getting this all started up. All right. We got a Jess. Can you add a couple silly little drawings, as Jess has asked me, related to your work or just something you think is funny? Boy, pressure's on. I would be able to do this in the privacy of my own time frame, but now that I'm in front of all these people, thinking of something funny, I don't know, man. I'll tell you what, I'll just amend St. Peter's look. I know, I'll add some, perhaps, me flair. We're gonna add a little lightning bolt on his eyes because, in case you didn't know, I'm Harry freaking Potter, motherfucker. So there you go. He's Saint Harry Peter Potter. Picked a peck of pickled peppers. So that's a little AVPM nod. AVPM franchise, Star Kid shout out. That's like my favorite thing to shout out, as many of you know. All right, so he's going to be kind of a funny Harry Potter guy now. I feel like St. Peter is very different from Harry. Harry is, maybe I don't know. I'm trying to think of a comparison. I think Harry's a little more of a dick. I like that our Harry Potter is this kind of aloof asshole a little bit, and he's just entirely reactionary to everything. Although I think maybe both of them are sort of unwaveringly positive, perhaps to an annoying degree. There might be some of me in there, I guess. I don't know what that says about me. But there you go. That's for Jess. Jess. Oh, man, these pens, dude. Killing me softly. Jess. Welcome to a totally awesome heaven. Okay, there we go. There you go, Jess. Welcome to a totally awesome heaven. What do we got here? We've got Sarah. One of my favorite bands, Electric Guest, sings that. I know Sarah seems like a common name. There's a lot of great Sarah songs. Zach and Sarah by Ben Folds. Even though that song is about Sarah with no H and you have an H in your name. But yeah, Sarah, Electric Guest, it's a good one. Sarah, I don't know. I'll be just honest in this one. Thanks for supporting Hazbin. Thanks for supporting Hazbin. What can I say? I can only joke for so long. Just want to be serious. Look at this kid. Look at this dude, St. Peter. What a happy dude. Yeah, I haven't got to do much for the show. That was just kind of it, you know? I just did that one song, one and done. I'm no Jeremy Jordan, you know? I'm no Alex Brightman. But, I try. I think I auditioned for a bunch of the other parts. I don't know why I said I think. I know for a fact. But anytime I say that, people who aren't necessarily professional actors or I shouldn't even say that. I should mean people who like don't audition regularly and don't understand how that works. Always think that when people say, "Oh, I auditioned for this thing," then it means like they didn't get it. No, it's like we all just audition for everything all the time, and it's like you're right for it or you're not. But I think I remember making recordings for every character. They're on my hard drive somewhere. I wonder if I have my Serpentius audition on my computer. Ooh, wouldn't the fan base love to hear that? I think I just do like a slightly not as fun version of what Alex does, and Alex smashes. I wouldn't have been able to do what he does. I think I also did Satan as well for Jeremy, but again, like those guys are animals. Like I love their voices. I make it my business to always support things they're doing. So yeah, no, I don't think it was everything worked out just fine. And I was happy to be on the show at all. But yeah, I definitely have auditions for those other parts. Okay, let's see here. Brandy. I'm sure if this is the Brandy you think it is, Brandy might be used to hearing this. It's tough when your name is such a good song. It's hard not to hear Brandy and say, Brandy, you're a fine girl. What a good wife you would be. Great song. Also fantastic artist. Maybe some of you don't know this, but I actually wrote a song that Brandy recorded for Disney called Starting Now, which is a song that was used for like a princess campaign. And I stuffed a whole bunch of famous Disney song titles into it. So much so that I think when the final recording came out, they actually omitted one. There was a line that I had, and something's waiting for you just around the bend. And I wrote, and something's waiting just around the river bend, as opposed to just around the bend. I had just around the river bend in there. And maybe they changed it because I didn't like it. But Brandy can do whatever she wants because she's a goddamn, American music treasure. So, all good. Anyway, that's another Brandy. She spells that with a Y. This Brandy spells it with I-E. So, Brandy, thank you for being down with the St. Peterage. Brandy, thanks for supporting St. Peter. I like the alliterative P's in there. St. Peter. Welcome to heaven. There you go. Thanks, Brandy. You are a fine girl. Okay. Oh man, this is this is tricky. I maybe I won't say what the name is because maybe this person is watching it, but there's a request to wish a happy birthday to this person, and that this would be the person's present. So if I say it, they're gonna be like, Can I just say it cracks me up when people, and I assume it's because people are from other parts of the world that maybe English isn't their first language. So by no means am I before anybody gets salty and be like, you're making fun of my language skills. I'm not. I think it's sweet when people have comments that are things that are just facts. And I've seen it a couple times now, but it's just like saying what parts I've played. And I'm like, yeah, those are things. I guess those are comments. You're allowed to put it whatever you want. But I've seen a couple comments that it's like, you played this. And I'm like, yeah, I did. I think it's sweet. So, all right, here we go. I'm going to write this to a name that I'm not going to disclose because I don't want to, let the cat out of the bag. So this person, again, every time this pen is just driving me nuts. Okay. My dear blank, wishing you a heavenly, oh gosh, it's hellish writing, but heavenly sentiment. I said, wishing you a heavenly happy birthday. And when you get this, boy, I really hope you don't mind the shittiness of this pen. Fuck, dude. Wishing you a heavenly happy birthday. Okay. My dear blank, wishing you a heavenly happy birthday. I'm going to put this face down in case you guys can zoom in on that because I know some of y'all Some of y'all is sleuths. All right. We've been here for about a half hour, even though I started about 5 minutes late. Someone said, hopefully it's for me. Your birthday's next week. Happy birthday next week. Let's see here. What do we have? How's my profile, guys? It's a little early in the morning. Gotta get this oil off my face. Okay, Sadie. I've always loved that name, Sadie. Can you add your favorite line and sign a St. Peter and yourself? Thank you for this performance. Thank you, Sadie. Appreciate it very much. Sadie, I'm gonna write add your favorite line. I mean, I guess I'll add the thing about everybody's hot. I just think that's a funny line. Sadie, and okay, I'm taking a little more time with these so I can get the pen to look like nice and solid. And everybody's hot. I'd be curious if there's people on here, if you guys have any favorite songs. Let me know what those are from the show, because there's some good ones. I just really like all the vocal performances. Keith David is another voice on the show. If you guys don't know who Keith David is, he's something of a fucking legend. He was Goliath on Gargoyles. I mean, he's done so many voices. He's such a recognizable voice. But one of my personal favorites is Dr. Facilier in Princess of the Frog, which is one of my favorite movies. All right, so Sadie, and everybody's hot. Sorry, I'm back on track here. Everybody's hot. Saint Peter, aka Darren. That's my name. All right, how we doing, folks? How are we doing, sports fans? I hope you guys can, if you're just joining me and you have no idea what's going on, I'm signing these kind of fun little limited edition prints from the show Hazbin Hotel for some folks that wanted some kind of limited edition shit. I know a lot of the Hazbin Hotel fans are like me. They're kind of into collectible nerd gear, which is a whole world that I know and love. So it's kind of funny that I'm on the other side of that now, because growing up, this kind of stuff was really cool to me, and it's still really cool to me. It's just funny that I'm like signing it now, as opposed to being the guy like trying to voraciously get as many as I could. So I'm just happy to add to that whole world. If you want to know where you can get these, you can go on Streamly, which is the pinned comment right here, that my friend Lindsay so graciously helped me out with. But Hazbin Hotel, Amazon Prime, Vivi Medrano. If you don't know her work, she's got a whole lot of amazing shows. You can Wikipedia her and how cool she is. I'm trying to think so I'm trying to read these things. Y'all, love from India. Hi, what time is it in India right now? Word up to my South Asian pals. I have no idea what time it is right there, but thank you for being up. I'd like to think some of you are just like should be sleeping and are just watching me ramble. Hopefully this is sort of soothing and AMSR-ish, just kind of a very calm thing. We got so many languages here. It's one of the amazing things about Instagram. I see some of my friends from Japan, my friends from France, friends from Italy, from Mexico, Argentina, all over the world. It's awesome. All right. Sadie, I signed your thing. I'm going to just do a couple more, and then I think we're just going to call it a day. But I just wanted to talk about, again, Hazbin Hotel, play St. Peter, and I'm signing these limited edition prints that the show made just for this. What is it? ASMR. What is it? ASMR. Oh, I said it right. ASMR, right? I was like, did I say it wrong? No, I said it right. All right, so this is going to be to Nick, who has also requested that I write Welcome to Heaven, which is totally cool. All right, to Nick. I guess, can you really see it? To Nick. Welcome. Also, I'm sitting on my legs. I'm on the floor right now, and my legs are asleep now. So this is going to have to be remedied really soon. Welcome to Heaven. Here we go. Awesome. Welcome to Heaven, Nick. Where the virtuous reside. Our spirits leaven. I really appreciate that that perfect rhyme, from Sam and Andrew. If you guys are rhyme nerds, I appreciate a well-placed perfect rhyme. 11 in heaven, 7. Okay. What can I say? I'm reading these comments. I'm trying to get... No. Cooking tutorial? Oh, that's Lindsay again. Lindsay, your fingers... I don't know how you type this shit so fast. Hey, from Michigan. Hi, Michigan homies. All right. Let's see here. Brian. That's it, Brian. I got nothing, no special instructions, so I'll just sign to Brian. To Brian, St. Peter says, welcome to heaven. Okay. Oh, hear that? That's quiet. That's that moment of quiet in the ASMR. We're like, is it still on? Yo, it's still on. We're just keeping it nice and chill. I don't know. I'll do maybe like 3 or 4 more. Becca, same thing. Nothing too special. So we're just gonna make it special with the construct of less is more. Hey Becca. Hey Becca. I guess I'm just the tried and true Welcome to Heaven. It's fun. People seem to really like that song. So why not give them what they want? Here you go. Welcome to Heaven. I'm really pressing down hard on this pen now. We have so many friends from Japan. It's great. I don't know what time it is in Japan right now. So from here, I would say Ohayou gozaimasu. But probably there, it's probably evening now. Konbanwa. Genki desu ka? Sugoi. You need to do the ASMR interview now. I don't know what that is. Yeah, nothing. That was Rebecca. This is for Avery Bell. Avery Bell, I absolutely love your character. Could I get your favorite St. Peter quote or just a nice thing you think he'd say? Have a great day. He would say that. Have a great day. He'd probably say have a heavenly day. So I'll say it to Avery Bell. Avery Bell, I wonder if that's... Okay, Avery Bell. St. Peter hopes you're doing absolutely heavenly. Heavenly. I'm sure I spelled that. I put it in quotes as if that's something he says. I don't think that's something he says, but it could be. I'm not the writer on that show, so I have no idea. But I'd like to project that he would have that kind of enthusiasm. Man, my legs are like fully asleep. Holy shit. Oh my God. I wanted to do this low to the ground so I could, you guys could see the coffee table that I was writing on. Holy shit. I cannot feel my feet. I can't feel my feet when I'm with you. Okay. Kelly. Look at this guy. Look at St. Peter going. What a happy dude. Okay. Kelly. Welcome to heaven. Well. That's another way you could say it. Just, hey, what should I do today? Well, come to heaven. Come hanging out. Come hang out for a little bit. Welcome to heaven. Some of these have heaven as a proper noun, some don't. No particular reason why. It just makes them all that more special and individualized. Kelly, welcome to heaven. Before my legs feel like they fall off, I'm maybe just going to do okay, I'll do 3 more. I keep saying I'm doing just a couple more, but I'm going to do 3 more now. For those of you that are joining, we're doing some signing of from. Hold on, look at this. I'm going to add some hearts so you know that I'm really, really excited about these cute little things that I made. This is St. Peter from Hazbin Hotel, Vivian Madrano's little hit show on Amazon Prime. I'm the voice of St. Peter for however swift of my presence may be. I got a fun little song called Welcome to Heaven, and this is him going apeshit bananas on being happy about heaven and shit. So I'm signing these limited edition prints that the show made on behalf of Streamily, and you can check them out right here. Ici, Koko desu. That was French and Japanese for right here. And so I'm going to sign a couple more to Beto. I don't know how you would pronounce it correctly, but this is to Beto, Beto. You can Beto before we're through. Oh, somehow I'll make a mano out of you. Oh, I don't know what's going with that. To Beto, welcome to heaven. Come to. Some of these have welcome to, like the number 2, just to be really extra cute. I'll even add a heart on this one. Welcome to heaven with a heart. Darren Criss, there you go. Welcome to heaven, Beto. Let's see what else we got here. Oh, we got this guy. This one's kind of classic. I've seen this one in my limited time on the Insta. Crystal. What a very appropriate name for this particular filter. Cristal. 2. Crystal. St. Peter says, welcome to heaven. Okay, I think we're home stretch, baby. Welcome to heaven. There you go. Thanks, Crystal. Guys, I can do this like all day, and I'm happy to. Just so you know, if you've bought one of these, I'm going to take this off so we can have real talk for a second. If you're interested in any of these, of me signing one of these for you guys, again, this is all from Streamily. They made these limited little prints from Hazbin Hotel, Vivian Madrano's hit show on Amazon Prime. This is St. Peter, the guy that I voice. Again, I'm repeating this because every few minutes people might be joining us. But you can check these out via the link that's pinned right here from a friend, Lindsay. So I'm going to sign these, and I'm going to sign many more because there's a lot of people that I'm very touched that were interested in getting these limited edition pieces of paper gold. But of course, because I'm also doing a live, I kind of like to ti piace la ricotta salad, of course. Of course I like a ricotta salad. Sorry, that was an Italian question. Anyway, back to this. There's a lot going on here. I'm talking about the show. I'm trying to sign stuff. But people are also wanting to say hi and leave comments. So I'm kind of caught in between wanting to service all the different interests at the moment. But there's a whole lot of other requests for these to be signed. And if you're waiting for me to sign yours, I will do that offline, off of this. So don't you worry if you haven't heard your name. Or if you're like, I totally got one on Streamily and he's not doing that. It's because I have quite a number to sign. So I'm not necessarily going to do all of them right now in front of your very eyes, but you can rest assured that I will be signing yours and putting them up. And you'll be getting yours. You'll be getting yours sent to you, just like I've signed all these. I only signed a few because I get caught up with wanting to say hi to everybody. So I'll sign one last one. I'm going to make this one out to Mercedes Madrigal. That's my bad gringo accent. I would say Mercedes Madrigal. I don't even know if that was a good accent. Madrigal being a pretty common name, but also I think popularized by Encanto. Welcome to family Madrigal. Kick-ass song. The little Colombian flair. So Mercedes Madrigal, this one's for you. Thank you for the support for the show. I'm going to write, okay, Mercedes. I'm not even going to write Madrigal just because Mercedes, it's you. St. Peter thanks you for your support and wants to welcome you to heaven. There we go. To heaven. Okay, Mercedes. Hope that's cool. I said, Mercedes, St. Peter thanks you for your support and wants to welcome you to heaven. I think I'm going to kind of wrap it up right there, guys. 'Cause I got some other things. Can we still order some prints to be signed? When will it be over, or is it already over? Sarah Ann, you can still go to streamy.com/Darren Criss. I pinned the link in the comment down there, but you can also go after this is gone. After this live is done, I'm sure people will check this days after, weeks after, who knows, years after, and be like, what? This is from forever ago. And it may no longer be applicable then, but certainly in this moment, on the year of our Lord 2024, June 12th, right now we are signing these limited prints for Streamly that Hazbin Hotel made just for this. And there's St. Peter, there's me, and I'll be signing them. And if you didn't hear your name, like I said, you can go to that link and you can get. Excuse me, if you didn't hear your name, just know that I am going to actually sign all of them, as I tend to do. I like to think I'm a man of my word, and I don't know how long they'll take to get to you, but I imagine they'd get to you somewhat swiftly. But don't quote me on that. And I'm going to sign some more of these so I can maybe sit up and not sit on the floor, so I can feel my legs. And thank you guys for supporting the show. Comments, but I had to keep my eyes on the prize, which again was supporting the show and supporting Streamily and supporting the folks that have sprung for some of these signed things. So I wanted to make sure that I had attention on that. But to all of you that just wanted to say hi from all over the world, thank you for tuning in and for supporting my weird shit. And I'm sorry I'm not on Instagram more. I'm just too busy enjoying life outside of the internet. But all the same, thank you guys for supporting me on the internet, despite my not too presence. But when I'm here, I like to think I am present. So I'm being present with you. Thank you for your support. I'm sending you all the best wherever you are. And again, streamy.com/Darren Criss if you want to check one of these out and get one for yourself or for someone you love. And I don't know, guys. We'll see you soon. Check out Hazbin Hotel Season 2 coming soon on Amazon Prime. Cheers, guys. Bye.